Hello guys, we're from Group Fahri and we're gonna present the sentiment analysis on Fintech technology. Chapter 1 Introduction. The background. Fintech has traditionally denoted startup firms attempting to replace incumbent financial system, services, processes, products, and/or business model with a more effective digital alternative. The fastest growing fintech service in the proliferation of the mobile payment market as it provides easy payment services. The increased use of the social media has profoundly affected business processes, prompting companies to adopt new procedures and operations. Moreover, social networks provide an additional channel of communication between the company and its customer. One of the social networks is Twitter. Tweets reflects those events are seen by the individual tweeting and can be aggregated to form the basis of event exploration and visualization. However, the volume of tweets produced by Twitter every day is very fast. Hence, there is a need to automate the process of sentiment analysis to ease the task of determining the public's opinions without having to read millions of tweets manually. Problem statement. Twitter became one of the social networks that is very often used in finding and collecting data using hashtags. By crawling the data, also we can see how sentiment analysis is contained in the specific object that we analyze. In this paper, we will try to do and implement all that by finding out how Twitter users react to the existence of fintech. The research question is, how Twitter users react to the existence of fintech, and the research objective to know how the user of Twitter react to the existence of fintech.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So here is Aditya Pratama. I'm gonna explain about chapter 2 literature view. The first one is Fintech, financial technology. In order to generalize the understanding of Fintech, financial technology, we define Fintech as a cross-disciplinary subject that combines finance, technology management, and innovation management. The definition can further be elaborated as any innovative ideas that improve financial service processes by proposing technology solutions and according to different business situations. While the ideas could also lead to new business models or even new businesses. For this slide, there are 4 fintech categories. The first one is payment, and the second one is advisory services, financing, and compliance. The suggestions emerging direction for future studies of related technology topics for payment is data transmission technologies, security issues, user experience, data analytics techniques, and advisory services. For advisory services is Internet of Things, wearable computers, advanced sensors, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, advanced algorithm, and automation. As you can see, for financing and compliance, we can see from this slide. And yeah. So for the next slide, I'm gonna explain the different topics. It's talk about sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis can be defined as a process that automates mining of attitudes, opinions, views, and emotion from text, speech, tweets, and database search through natural language processing or as we know NLP. Sentiment analysis involves classifying opinions in text into categories like positive or negative or neutral. The words opinion, sentiment, view, and belief are used interchangeably, but there are differences between them. For opinion, a conclusion open to dispute because different experts have different opinions. For view, subjective opinion, belief, deliberate acceptance, and intellectual assent. For sentiment, opinion representing one's feelings. The continuous slide from before. This is the levels of sentiment analysis. Tests described in the previous section can be done at several levels of granularity. Sentiment analysis has a fourth level. The first one is word level, sentence level, document level, and feature-based sentiment analysis. As we can see from this slide, there is explanation of word level. Most recent works have used the prior polarity of words and phrases for sentiment clarification at sentence and document levels. Word sentiment classification use mostly adjective and features but adverbs. The two methods of automatically annotating sentiment at the word level are dictionary-based approach and corpus-based approach. The second level is sentence or phrase level. Sentence level sentiment analysis deals with tagging individual sentence with their respective sentiment polarities. Sentence level sentiment clarification classifies sentence into positive, negative, or neutral class. So there is general approach. Find the sentiment orientation of individual words in the sentence or phrase, and then to combine them to determine the sentiment of the whole sentence or phrase. The continuous slide is other approaches. Consider discourse structures of the text. Various tasks involved in this are: Task 1, identifying subjective or objective sentence. Classes, objective and subjective. Task 2, sentiment classification of sentence. Classes, positive and negative. Assumption, a sentence contains only one opinion, which may not always be true. The third one is document level. It deals with tagging individual document with their sentiment. In document level, the whole document is classified either into positive or negative class. And general approach, find the sentiment polarities of individual sentence or words and combine them together to find the polarity of the document. So this is the continuous slide. Other approaches, complex linguistic phenomena like coherence resolution, pragmatics, and etc. Various tasks involved in this are: task, sentiment classification or whole document. Classes, positive, negative, and neutral. For assumption, each document focuses on a single object, not true in this discussion posts, blogs, and etc., and contain opinion from a single opinion holder. Aspects level, which is the last level. Aspect level or feature level, it deals with labeling each word with their sentiment and also identifying the entity towards which the sentiment is directed. Aspect or feature level sentiment classification concern with identifying and extracting product features from the source data. Technique like dependency, parses, and discourse structures are used in this. Various tasks involved this are: Task 1, identify and extract object features that have been commented on by an opinion holder, for example, a reviewer. The task 2, determining whether the opinion on features are negative, positive, and neutral. The task 3, find features synonyms. So this is the different topic. I'm gonna explain about text mining. Text mining or knowledge discovery from text, as we know KDT, for the first time mentioned in Feldman, deals with the machine-supported analysis of text. It uses techniques from information retrieval, information extraction, as well as natural language processing, or as we know NLP, and connect them with the algorithm and method of KDD, data mining, machine learning, and statistics. For the another information, as we can see for this slide, so we're next to the other slide. So this is the continuous slide from text mining. Text mining equal information extraction. The first approach assumes that text mining essentially corresponds to information extraction, the extraction of a fact or of fact from text. Text mining equal text data mining. Text mining can be also defined similar to data mining as the application of algorithm and methods from the field machine learning and statistics to text with the goal of finding useful patterns. For this purpose, it is necessary to pre-process the text accordingly. Many authors use information extraction methods, natural language processing, or some simple pre-processing steps in order to extract data from text. To the extracted data, then data mining algorithm can be applied. The last one is text mining equal KDD process or text mining KDD process. Following the knowledge discovery process model, we frequently find in literature text mining as a process with a series of partial steps. Among other things, also information extraction as well as the use of data mining or statistical procedures. Hers summarize this is in general.
So for the methodology of this study, for the data collection, we will use secondary data as our type of data, and also the secondary data itself is in the form of online data, and the online data came from tweets that has been told from Twitter. And for data analysis technique, we will analyze sentiment about hashtag fintech by crawling on Twitter based on keywords through the Orange apps. So this picture is the model of the Orange model to crawl the tweets and then find the topic, and after that find the word cloud, which is the words that always come up whenever we search about fintech. Also, the last one is to see the sentiment from the user regarding with the hashtag fintech, that we can see it through the box plot diagram in the end of the process. The next one is the analysis of the result that has been processed through the Orange apps. So the first one is word cloud, and as you can see there is the picture of word cloud, and the word cloud serves to display words that often appear in the tweets when tweeting about a topic that we choose, which is hashtag fintech. From the visualization through word cloud can be seen the intensity of the appearance of the word often associated with the hashtag fintech topic is the first one is fintech, appears 990 times, and the second one is blockchain, appears 211 times, and the third one is the crypto, appears 167 times, and the fourth one is cryptocurrency, appears 148 times, and the fifth one is AI, appears 122 times. So in here we have already listed the 5 word that common appears when we search about hashtag fintech in Twitter. And the next one is about the topic modeling. So in this study, we chose only 5 topics that always appears when we search fintech or hashtag fintech. And the topic modeling itself has a function to see the topics that related to our chosen topic, which is the hashtag fintech. So in this study, we have already seen that there are top 5 topics, and the topics are related to fintech. The first one is the hashtag fintech, hashtag crypto, help, hashtag blockchain, BTC, fintech, hashtag cryptocurrency, and hashtag gold. So this topic is talking about the impact of fintech technology to help the transaction in the blockchain, cryptocurrency, and the gold world. And the second one is the second topic, and the topic is about hashtag fintech, hashtag blockchain, hashtag crypto, hashtag fintech, hashtag cryptocurrency, hashtag ICO, hashtag published, and Zoom. And for the second topic is talking about the fintech news that has been published in the fintech Zoom is the media to publish regarding with the fintech news, especially for the cryptocurrency price, blockchain, and fintech phenomena. And the third topic is about hashtag fintech, hashtag cryptocurrency, fintech, published, hashtag ICO, hashtag fintech Zoom, article Zoom, and hashtag crypto. And the third topic is talking about the fintech news that has been published in a fintech Zoom through the articles, especially for the cryptocurrency price, blockchain, and fintech phenomena. And the fourth topic is about hashtag AI, hashtag Bitcoin, hashtag blockchain, hashtag big data, hashtag crypto, hashtag DeFi, hashtag news, hashtag 5G, hashtag China. And the fourth topic is talking about China using artificial intelligence, blockchain, big data, crypto to process and utilize the business, tourism, technology, and other sectors activities in China. And the fifth one is about hashtag AI, hashtag Bitcoin, hashtag blockchain, hashtag big data, hashtag crypto, hashtag DeFi, hashtag news, hashtag 5G, and hashtag China. And the fifth topic is talking about Twitter users talk about the prediction of Bitcoin, gold, Nasdaq, price, and artificial intelligence through their tweets. And the last analysis is about the sentiment analysis itself. So this is the picture of sentiment analysis that has been visualized through the box plot diagram. So sentiment analysis has a function to see how the tweet sentiments on the topic that has been searched and the sentiment itself is consists of positive, neutral, and negative sentiment regarding whether fintech, especially in hashtag fintech. And the result is the first one, the box plot shows 3 tweets so your sentiments, and it is included in the negative sentiment. And the second one is the box plot itself shows that there are 2 tweets so discuss sentiment, and it is included in the neutral sentiment category. And the third one is fear, and for the fear itself, the box plot shows there are 18 tweets so fear sentiment, and also it is included in the negative sentiment category. And the fourth one is there are joy. This is the biggest one. For the joy itself, the box plot shows there are 528 tweets that show joy sentiments, and the sentiments is included in positive sentiment. And for the sadness sentiment, the box plot shows there are 138 tweets that show sadness sentiment, and the sentiment is included in negative sentiment category. And for the surprise sentiment, the box plot shows there are 94 tweets that show surprise sentiment, and it is included in the neutral sentiment category. And next one is trust sentiment, and there are 215 sentiment, and this is included in positive sentiment category. And the last one is the anticipation sentiment, and the box plot there are two anticipation sentiment, and also it is included in neutral sentiment category. and and if we total all the tweets that show the sentiment, the total is the same with the Twitter that we are crawled at the first stage, which is the 1000 tweets.
Conclusion. The result of user tweet sentiment on Fintech based on social media Twitter have positive emotional value or positive sentiment of 743 tweets contains of joy and trust. Negative emotion or negative sentiment of 159 tweets contains sadness, fear, and anger. And neutral of 98 tweets contains of anticipation, surprise, and disgust. Positive emotion are obtained from the number of Twitter users who feel the impact of the presence of Fintech, especially in online transaction and foster transaction in the form of cryptocurrency. Negative emotion are obtained from the sadness, anger, and worries of Twitter users with the existence of Fintech, especially in terms of transaction in the form of gold, cryptocurrency, and other currency with the help of technologies such as artificial intelligence. Natural emotions are derived from the surprise of Twitter users about the existence of Fintech, which is very advanced at this time. The suggestion. Based on the conclusion, we ask researchers formulate suggestions for readers or other researchers to conduct further research, to carry out further research, to implement the same technique with the different object in order to find out how the sentiment analysis is formed with different objects.
I think that's all from us regarding with our presentation of our final paper and also our research regarding with the sentiment analysis on fintech technology. And I hope that you get some lesson and also get some benefit from our research. Thank you for watching and see ya.